Makes his way over on the point, finds J-Mac around the back.
So tricky.
Will go ahead and finish him off. A great
He
start
faked
here.
it out too.
Yeah, starts spamming that he needs some healing, which he will receive. And it looks like NYXL will be able to get the lockdown on the point. Use the nano boost. So on to the Ana. Can't kill him off in time, but it's going to be a Boostio coming in. And Sanguinar, I believe he intercepted it. Wasn't really low in HP from what I could tell, so
yeah,
I think he might have accidentally dove in front of this one. EMP comes through, clips Sanguinar, clips J-Mac. The cleanup will be there. NYXL looking for the extended Team Whiteman there. You haven't taken anybody down yet. Push forward here from Anama with the Valkyrie, just trying to keep everybody alive, but there's too much damage to keep Bianca in the mech, so he does get knocked out, and London Spitfire do manage to find the flip here. As the Primal Rage comes out, and Sanguinar gets a very nice boop onto Jonak. Mono pops the Primal, however, the bomb going to be invested as well over towards the point. They lose out on the Winston. A trade comes through as J-Mac does fall. First of NYXL now respawning.
This go though, they want to force this EMP fight. St. Bilby's almost there to get the kill on Highly.
St. Bilby finds Sanguinar as well, so now without support, without those ultimates, the EMP comes up from St. Bilby, but Glister pops the Death Blossom to take him out. Pushing forward, the answering EMP from Babel is absolutely huge. Three other members of New York, the cleanup is there, and London Spitfire, Purser. Bionade on Glister doesn't really mean much. J-Mac backing everybody around, manages to take down Jonak. Leaving him down, but Mono answers in kind, finds Kylie, so a trade out on the Honest, the exact same situation. Now Sanguinar gone, means no support here for the London Spitfires. They get ready to go into overtime. And NYXL going to be taking control of this point, starting at 97%. Somebody from London has the tag. It's going to be Cusson's job. He makes his way in, but gets knocked out of the mech and was 9% away from that self-destruct, so cannot make his way back in. Nobody else can follow.
We'll just die.
Nanos on the J-Mac, pushing forward. Sleep Dart comes out from Jonak, shuts him down. Making sure they get absolutely no value whatsoever out of that ultimate. Meanwhile, Mono really profiting in the back line.
Mono's such a good Winston player. He's so good at Winston.
Maybe self-destruct is looking for a knockoff here off the side of the map onto Libero. And they will be able to find it in the end. J-Mac sending them sailing over the side of the map. The attack will keep him alive for a little bit longer. The he'll start to come through. EMP out, finds Bianca, but he manages to find 3, but you don't see the capitalization coming through from the rest of the NYXL. So London Spitfire just managed to go ahead, push onto the point, take that point. As the flip comes in, here, NYXL kind of taking the point out from underneath the London Spitfire's noses, and now are looking for the rest of the fight victory. Corner comes in onto Highly, he's got nowhere to go. Mono just juggling people. Comes up with yet another kill onto the supports. Breaks them down. London, cheekily, gets a recap here. As
part of the EMP, they're going to collapse in with Mono.
Bionade will keep him alive. Glister gets a headshot on the crossfire. Taking him out. Babel nearly with an EMP ready to go. Couldn't use this to get the flip as if Yobi will be coming back in for the fray. Sanguinar going to be taken down.
Oh, take out!
Loses out on the EMP in the middle of the cast. Libero finds the shot, who's been showing a very good Ash thus far in this series. Shuts down Babel. They get absolutely nothing for that ult, and the OT will bleed away very rapidly.
Yeah, he gets a nano
boost
time.
in mid-lead. Looking for Anamo, took the Mercy low. Bionade goes out onto Jonak, but it's going to be Highly who's the first Ana to die. And Mac does manage to find the stomp kill here as things start getting a bit chaotic. Glister under some fire, under some pressure, 8 HP remaining, jumps back with a coach gun, gets the yet just be able to shut this down. EMP will come through, catches 2. Babel and J-Mac both going to be hacked. The Bionade goes out onto the Winston. He'll fall low, pops the bubble to try and stay alive, and actually will be allowed to survive. And then Nano Boost comes in. Now St. Yobi's going to be gone. Glister gets a headshot onto Anamo, and suddenly, with 34 seconds left to go, 2.7 meters away. St. Yobi already going to be forced away as he was nearly finished off. Glister gets a headshot on the Jonak. Anamo in the sky now with the Valkyrie, trying to keep the rest of the team alive, but Libero will fall as Babel now has an EMP ready to go. So I think they have absolutely done it, barring a miracle here for the NYXL. EMP comes out onto the tank. Bianca immediately demeched as J-Mac tries to tussle here with Mono. To help Babel, they will finish him off, and London spit with that translocator. And it looks like the NYXL overall will go ahead and pull back over to Big Earls. Very nice shot from Libero. They'll shut down Glister, but few should be able to get the res, and there it is. Bubble used to help protect, so they put him back in, but it seems like this always happens. You res a DPS, and then you instantly lose. And the Dynamite going to be consumed here by Bianca on the high ground. Shoves them back, stops them from contesting as Glister gets hacked. The follow-up is good. Glister, Hughes, now highly all going to be falling as Mono goes in deep with the Primal Rage, looking to knock some people off the side of the map. It will be
I feel like if Mono didn't commit the Primal here, like I feel like
keep him alive. Goes in, he's looking for the supports, just can't quite stick to them to finish them off. Bianca self-destruct will find Babel, who still holds on to an EMP of his own. This is when things start getting a little bit messy. Babel crucially holds on to the EMP. Nobody from New York has an ultimate ready to go.
He's actually just going to engage first.
As well. Yeah, Primal comes out. He already plays highly. The EMP is going to be used by Babel, but it's a solo here onto Mono. That's all that they can get with it. Now that it's going to be gone. Babel taken down. Libero finds the headshot. There's a couple seconds remaining, and somebody's got to tag the cart. So far, it is completely uncontested. The Bob gets rid of Glister. Cluston is desuited, finished off. They will touch in to force out the overtime, but then J-Mac falls, and I think that I have now cast their curse here, Wolf. I have indeed. NYXL, they do pull off the fuller hold. It's exactly
it's good. The dynamite comes through from Glister. Look at Glister popping again.
Yeah, that's Bianca taken down. So really good focus fire coming in. The Bionade flipped onto 3 there. J-Mac does fall. New York, can they push this now? The res is out. In all likelihood, maybe not, but Jonek with a very fast build on the nano boost, tosses that out onto Mono, trying to pressure highly, pops that bubble down, Big Dart not going to connect, gets that kill, but will get punished. Highly got the final tag in right before then, so does get eliminated, but the res is going to be good from an Ammo, so puts Mono back into the fight, and NYXL should be situated on the point now as J-Mac goes down again. So yeah, starting to tick up. Going to be going over to the side of NYXL. Bianca going to be demeched as an Ammo, goes up into the air with a Valkyrie. Push forward, J-Mac with a nano boost, looking to take down that Baby Diva, will finally finish off Bianca as Libero got the headshot there from Glister. Rez comes in, puts that Ash back into the fight, the EMP used by Saviobi, finds the tank line, the follow-up is not there. This is suddenly very winnable for the side of the London Spitfire. Bob goes in onto the corner, J-Mac comes back around the side, and will continue to contest as they get the cleanup here, so they give up 84% or so here, but they manage to hold them off. Catches Sabiobi. Sabiobi tries to build up for another EMP. Glister with the Bob, gets rid of Jonak. As Bob continues to chip away some of the other members here of the NYXL. Mana boost out onto the Ash as well. J-Mac dropping down, finds an ammo. The cleanup's there onto Libero. And I'm starting to question, do we have another?
New York does have this big ultimate to close out that final tick.
With a couple seconds left to go, the EMP comes out, does clip both of the supports. Sanguinar trying to stay alive, going to be hacked on the back end. It's taken rather low. Point nearly capped, but here's the turnaround again. Bianca gone, Saviobi eliminated the res, starting to come through, and New York just cannot stay situated on the point to do the same. Panthers around the bubble for now, getting a bit of damage in onto Bianca where possible. Glister is gone, that's the carry eliminated from the fight. And right now the back line under some fire. Good sleep dart, however, will peel a bit. Mono, he is taken down in the end. Was able to set up for a kill on a Sanguinar and Anamo. Manages to push forward and get the res. Puts him right back into the mix of things here as Saviobi finds a kill onto Hailey and is currently surging up towards that EMP. Glister will take him down with a nice headshot in the end. But looking for Cluster, they're trying to take him down, but they cannot get that kill. They cannot get the demech. Now there's a self-destruct coming out over top of the point. Bianca using his own, looking for a pick, looking to shut this down, but London Spitfire are starting to become entrenched on the point. They smack Mono away. Primal Range is ready to go. He can buy some time. Then he goes up, goes into the back line, but somebody's got a tag. They finally do manage to get their way onto the point, but now they're struggling. Sabioli, such low HP, tries to play up on the corner, and they just can't get there!
No.
Mono in the Primal Range! Why is he going into the back line? He's falling low as the res comes in from Anamo. Goes straight back into the fight, looking for another pickoff. Dive in from Mono, looking for Hailey. The Bionade is going to be good, but now the Primal Rage comes out. They're standing dangerously close to a ledge. Hack comes in, but Mono still has so much HP. They just don't have the damage to really deal with this Winston. Preston desuited, finished off as J-Max around the backside nearly with that Primal, but he's just going to go for the reset, and it will not be a full hold here on Volskaya. Make their way onto the point now as J-Mac pops the Primal Rage. So Yobi, however, going to be finished off as Cleston finds the kill. Mac looking at some finishing blows here. Will manage to get Bianca knocked off the side of the mat. And it looks like that is going to be enough here. New York Excelsior trying to escape as much as they possibly can. But live, As J-Mac goes in deep with the Primal Rage well into the back line. Sleep Dart will connect, however, from Jonak as Libero finds Glister. That's crucial. Now the Baby Diva's going to be gone, and the res brings Glister straight back into the fray. So, again, this is just... Self-destruct going to be absorbed in the bubble. Good deterrent there from Mono as the bomb comes out onto the point. Self-destruct up over the back here from Bianca. Will manage to find Glister, and suddenly New York, it looks like they might be able to get something done here on the point. First tick getting ready to roll through as they finish off the bomb. One tick picked up, the second
really good
one
for
now
New York.
coming in. Mono still sitting right next to the spawn, has that Primal Rage available to try and knock off the respawning members of the London Spitfire. Cluston already going to be gone. Sanguinar floating around with a Valkyrie, goes in for the res, manages to find it, brings the Diva back into the mix of things as Glister will be taken down after swapping back over onto the Doomfist. J-Mac dives in, Primal Rage is out, pushing him away from the point. D-Suit comes in onto Cluston, the Nano Boost now out onto J-Mac as he tries to build up desperately for that Primal Rage, but he might not be given the opportunity because the healing has been cut in half. More percentage left to go as he dives in. He gets the Primal online, he pops it instantly, and Yobi gets cut down again before he can use the EMP. Babel strikes as one of his own, finds 3 members on the side of NYXL, who now have 30 seconds remaining and just 82% about to be built up on the point. The Bro going to fall, the Dynamite goes out, a little bit of damage, a smattering of it onto J-Mac, who slowly gets topped back up. Sanguinar going to be dead. He swaps over onto the Lucio, and Cluston de-suited and likely finished off. Just very low with that Baby Diva. Point, however, is occupied by New York. Force an EMP out of London Spitfire. There's a huge potential for them. The EMP will get forced. It goes on to Bianca, the only member going to be caught by that one. Cluston going to be taken down, and NYXL yet might be able to flip this over into their favor. The Bob's out, chipping away at the supports as they chase through. Will be able to get the kill onto Sanguinar. It seems like NYXL will be able to capitalize and hold off the London Spitfire for a bit longer. 2 minutes now remaining, half the time being gone, and nothing gained on the point thus far. Their stance here on the point. Jump onto the high ground, comes through, gets the kill onto Jonak, but Glister already gone. Rez comes out, Jonak's back in the fight, and we can't say the same for Glister. Sanguinar just unsafe, can't get into a position to try and put him back into the fight, and then gets taken down by the Primal here from Mono. Will manage to punish him on that back end, but London Spitfire completely out of sorts. They need to get onto this point. They need to do it very soon. J-Mac is going to be finished off. There's 46 seconds remaining here.
They need that EMP engage to be big.
Translocator's out.
It's too late, it's too slow.
Great focus fire here from NYXL. EMP does come out from Babel, but again, it's only going to be solo on a Mono, who will be kept alive. Babel now going to fall. Somebody's got to touch the point, and even then, it's going to take a miracle for the London Spitfire to try to turn this one around. They had a fantastic defense, but seems like it is not meant to be to try to pull off this reverse sweep. They look for the touch in the back line,
Huge
but J-Mac
knockback.
gets deterred. Great knockback.